Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and the FOMO will be real, so says one of the most popular chart analysts in crypto, indicating that we are not in a bear market. And it's been very fascinating seeing in particular with this most recent crash with Bitcoin, which everyone's obviously been talking about, and there's no shortage of opinions here. It's interesting to see, though, at least at the time that I'm recording this, we're seeing a bit of a rally. In fact, that psychological level of $50,000 Bitcoin, it has been broken, at least at this moment. And XRP is even looking certainly better. It's at 84 cents. But I want to share with you something, an idea here, because in terms of timeline, it's fascinating. You'll see why I'm going to share what I'm going to share. But so many people perhaps need to have a timeline, big picture adjustment, basically. Look, plenty to unpack here, but before going any further, I do want to be clear that I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so market cap's at 2.4 trillion, Bitcoin dominance still about where it was yesterday, 39.65%. But hey, don't mind seeing Bitcoin where it's at this exact moment. In fact, just shortly before I hit record on this video, Bitcoin did exceed $51,000 actually. And here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. It's not going to update it updates once every 24 hours. Not going to update for another 55 minutes. So it actually is at the same level that it was when I made a video yesterday where I was talking about price. It's at 16 out of 100, indicating that the typical retail speculators out there, those lovable, cuddly little lemmings, they're in extreme fear. And I sure as hell am not. That's for damn sure. But there are a number of reasons for that. And I wanted to share something which, based on the headline, you might think, what the hell does this have to do with crypto? It has everything to do with crypto, including XRP in my book, because it's about long-term viability of XRP and the broader crypto asset class. You'll see what I'm talking about here. But this is from a local news station, Fox 11 Los Angeles. End of an era. Crews begin taking down letters at Staples Center. And I live in the Midwest of the United States. I was unaware that this was going to happen. But check this out, and you'll see why I'm talking about this in just a moment. Despite the disapproval from many Angelenos, is that how that's intended to be pronounced? Angelenos? The transition from Staples Center to the Crypto.com arena is underway as crews began taking down the red letters early Monday morning in downtown Los Angeles. And by the way, for those looking at the screen, you can see there'll be, like, I think maybe 3 images or so of the letters being taken out, if anybody's curious. But since 1999, Staples Center, also known as the house that Kobe Bryant built, has been home to the LA Lakers, Clippers, Kings, and Sparks. The arena had also hosted countless high-profile musicians. Staples Center was also chosen as the venue for memorial services for Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle, and Michael Jackson. It was announced last month the official rebranding kicks off on Christmas Day when AEG and Crypto.com will unveil a new logo. In addition, all the Staples Center signage will be replaced by June 22nd, officials said. The agreement includes official designators across Crypto.com arena, LA Live, Microsoft Theater, the Novo, Lakers, and Kings. Now check this out, because this next few sentences, it's the reason I wanted to highlight this. It has everything to do with the long term. There are so many people flying by the seat of their pants day to day. Oh my God, the price is this. Oh, it's the next day. Now the price is that. And feeling all of the emotions associated with the ups and downs. But I'm telling you, my friends, this is my humble opinion, and you can agree or disagree. But I believe that the crypto asset class will be here for decades. I believe that as long as XRP continues to be adopted in meaningful ways, as it has been for the better part of a decade to this point, it also will be here for decades. Of course, I don't know for sure specifically if any one crypto, not even XRP, will be here decades from now in any sort of meaningful way, but I'm optimistic for so many good reasons. XRP is one of the most adopted and liquid cryptocurrencies on the entire freaking planet. If I had to bet on a long-term winner based on all of the information available today, you better frickin' believe it that XRP would be my number one at this point. But check this out. The agreement also makes Crypto.com an official cryptocurrency platform partner of the Lakers and Kings. Crypto.com paid more than $700 million for the naming rights, making it one of the biggest naming deals in sports history. And listen to this. Crypto.com set a 20-year naming rights agreement with the owner AEG. 20-year naming rights. Folks, I'm telling you, $700 million to 20 years. There's real money and real smart people and real utility and real problems to be solved in crypto. And I don't know, fast forward a couple decades, I don't know which ones are going to be winners and losers, as I cited just a moment ago, but it's going to be here. And I'm going to keep monitoring the actual long-term viability and adoption of individual cryptocurrencies, but there's real money at this. And there's an understanding broadly that this asset class is not going away. And so you can juxtapose that to how the typical retail speculator responds, like I said, flying by the seat of their pants. Oh my God, that price is up today. Oh my God, now it's down and it's the next thing. Chill, bro. Just like chill a little bit. It's worth zooming out a bit. Look at how far crypto has come in the last decade, or since the beginning, roughly 12 years that the asset class has existed. Look at how long XRP has been traded on an open market since some point in, I believe, it was 2013. Wow. Talk about adoption. It's not just price appreciation, which is amazing. Remember when XRP was traded for half a penny? I mean, I'm aware of it. I don't remember it because I wasn't around back then, but I'm aware it used to be. So there's the price appreciation, and it's all moving upwards, and everything's been trending this direction for 12 years. And so the fear, it just doesn't make sense to me, honestly, here. I mean, not in a logical sense. Like, I get that humans respond like this. I'm aware that humans do this. Part of my strategy has been don't do what they do. But what I'm saying is it's just not logical. And here's the Crypto.com website. Here you can see there's Matt Damon just chilling on the page here. So clearly they got some real money behind everything that they're doing. And so we can talk a little bit still about what's happening in the short term. In fact, I encourage it because I understand even if you have this information and even if you're better at managing your emotions than a typical retail speculator, even so, most humans are still going to have their moments of weakness or doubt, or if there's too big of a pullback, oh my gosh, what if I am wrong? All of these fears. Look, we've all felt it before. And that's why it's useful to have constant reminders that the biggest impediment to a life-changing wealth in crypto is oneself. It really, truly is. That's my firm belief. And so it's not something where you can say it just one time and, oh, that's right, humans do this. No. Oh my gosh, there's volatility. Oh, I understand it. No. You're a human and you're going to feel things. And there needs to be constant reminders and discussion about this, which is why I think it's so useful to be aware of what's happening day to day, so that if the negative potential outcomes do occur for the short term, you can have a level head about it. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything. I'm just telling you, remove emotion from your financial decision-making process. Take a look at this tweet from Credible Crypto. He's talking about Ethereum, which has been doing well. Actually, let me see how they're doing right now. Up 3.6% over the last 24 hours, actually, against the United States dollar. Well, take a look at this because chart analyst Credible Crypto is talking about the ETH/Bitcoin pair. Another $45 million of Ethereum scooped up by the Finex whales at our local low. ETH/BTC has broken out of a monthly resistance after being held down for 7 months, and half of crypto Twitter is saying we are in a bear market after printing a macro higher low. The FOMO at new all-time high will be epic. And so I'm going to present both sides of the story. I've talked about what the blockchain backer has said lately about how he believes that Bitcoin is in a bear market officially, but it's not all negative from him. He still believes that there's a good chance that we're going to be seeing altcoins run because what happens after the Bitcoin bubble fully inflates and then pops? Historically, altcoins run, so it's not like it's it's scary news. He's been steadfast, and I appreciate his conviction for sure. But I want to share both sides of this because there are all sorts of analysts. In fact, all the other analysts, at least at this point that I follow, still think that Bitcoin and the broader crypto markets, all of it is still in bull territory despite this massive pullback. And then there was also this from DIY Investing. The bull run is not over. While many are full of panic over the recent sell-off, I could not be more confident that new all-time highs are coming soon. Then there's this from chart analyst Michael Vandepop. After this drop in those ranges, I'd prefer bullish over bearish. Still cautious, but the odds are way better than when we were ranging at $56,000. Bottom should be in for Bitcoin. And that was from just this afternoon today, not long ago. He also tweeted out, remember, the majority is almost always wrong. If the majority expects downwards momentum, the maximum pain scenario is upwards. Well, that's certainly been true. What I find in a general sense is whatever the masses think they're wrong. I mean, I'll not forget when Bitcoin was over the summer at $29,000, the number of people saying, Moon Lambo, when are you going to admit that we're in a bear market? And my answer was, when we're in a bear market. Which is still my answer, by the way. And then there is this from chart analyst Michael Vandepop. Yes, I do believe we'll be having fun in Q1 and Q2 of 2022. Yes, I do believe the best moment to buy altcoins is in December. Yes, I do believe we're still in a bull cycle. Yes, I do believe most of you have small cojones and can't handle swings. Yeah, and so you don't have to feel ashamed about it. Like, if you're afraid when the price moves, you're normal, you know? But that's why I said earlier, like, it's okay. Just make yourself aware of the information, make your calm decisions. But, bringing the emotion into this, it's definitely not going to help you. If you're in crypto, you are in the most volatile asset class on the planet. And it's hard, especially when you're new, to get a handle on all of that emotionally. So that's where we're at. So anyway, I just wanted to share a few thoughts on this, as well as perspective from a few of the analysts that I follow. And I'm going to give the pro and con side on this channel as far as what analysts that I follow are saying. It's still vastly on the positive side from the analysts that I follow. But again, I also wanted to share this idea. The crypto markets are not going away. So even if in the short term, all of this crumbles, let's say that Bitcoin's really in a bear market. Let's say even worse than that. For the first time, altcoins, for some reason, don't rally after Bitcoin. Bitcoin's bubble peaks and pops. And so altcoins don't rally. It doesn't mean things are going away. The crypto asset class is going to be substantially larger in the future than it is today. At less than 2.5 trillion at the time I'm recording this, do you not think at some point in the future it'll be tens of trillions? Why do these entities think it's okay to have 20-year naming rights? I'll tell you what, they sure as hell don't think that within the next 12 months this is all going to cease to exist. And all the other entities out there, you can think about Ripple building on top of the XRP ledger, signing deals globally, utilizing XRP globally as a bridge currency, even though currently endpoints can't touch the United States thanks to the SEC wrecking the business in the United States. But the rest of the world is seeing utility there and adopting it, and it's meaningful, and it's making lives better, and it's reducing costs. You think this is going to go away? The fear doesn't make sense. And the price action has nothing to do with real-world utility today, and you need to understand that also. It has nothing to do with it. That's why the markets move in tandem. I'll go ahead and wrap up there, though. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say are right. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.